just going to go over the UI. There's a lot of settings. I'm doing it with the diffuser cap on, just to show it easily on camera. So from off, you can do 7 clicks, and that will change the switch LED from off, low brightness, high brightness, and flashing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's low brightness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. High brightness. Flashing. So from here, simple operation is 1 click on, 1 click off. From on or off, you can just hold down the button and that will increase the brightness. From there, double click, turbo, double click again, drops back down to your previous brightness level wherever it was set at. You can do 3 clicks while it's on if you want to change from stepped ramping or smooth ramping. 1, 2, 3, and now it will smoothly increase the brightness. And single click for turning off. From here, there is what's called lockout mode, which will stop the torch from turning on in your bag or your pocket. Just don't want to burn anything. Or you go to use the light and it's dead, which is just 4 clicks from off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can if you're wanting a quick bit of light, you can just hold the switch and that will be momentary as long as you're holding down the button. There's two levels to this, so a double click and hold will get you the brighter momentary while it's in lockout. So to unlock it, 4 clicks, then you're back to being able to use it. You can also, while you're in lockout, you can also change the switch LED of how it behaves. You might want to have it flashing while it's in lockout, just so you know it is in lockout, and that's done with 3 clicks from when you're in lockout mode. Okay, from here there is 5 clicks from off will get you momentary mode, and you can increase the brightness to where you're wanting and then activate momentary mode, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's great for if you're wanting to do signaling someone or Morse code. To be able to exit out of this momentary, you would have to disconnect the battery, connect it again to get it out of there. Then we move on to what's called Muggle mode, and this is great for if you want to lend out your light and you don't want them to have to remember all these settings, or have a turbo mode which gets hot. You don't want them having to worry about if borrowing it to a small child. They just so we'll just kick it into Muggle mode, which is 6 clicks from off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's just a simple on off with a hold to increase and dim the brightness. So 6 clicks to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from here there is what's called Blinkies, which is 3 clicks. 1, 2, 3. That's battery check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. That's 4.1 volts. 4.2 volts in the battery is what's considered full charge, and low empty battery is around 2.5 volts. So double click. That's what's called sunset mode, so it will slowly dim over an hour and then turn off. Double click again, gets your beacon. You can change how many flashes per second, all the brightness of the beacon. Double click from there is temperature check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 29 degrees Celsius. Single click to exit. So moving on to what's called Strobes. So this is 2 clicks, and then the third click you hold the button down. So that's candle mode. Really good with a diffuser on for if you're camping, simulating a candle. You can increase the brightness and dim the brightness. Double click. We'll get you bike strobe. You can increase the brightness as well on this. That's strobe. Camera's not picking it up. You can on the strobes you can increase the frequency of how fast the strobe is, or how fast or slow it is. Double click from there. That's tactical strobe. Double click from there. What's called lightning storm. So it's just completely random flashes simulating a lightning storm. It's just a bit of fun. And a single click from there turns it off. I think that's about it. There are, there's a configuration mode where you can change, that your lowest low or your highest high before it jumps to turbo, or how many individual steps on that stepped ramping. How many steps you want. You can change it to what number you want.